Yo, what's up, I'm Blue? Keep me subscribe and welcome to the content. We all know Dave Chapelle, the comedian. And if you know Dave Chapelle, you know his jokes. And when you know Dave Chapelle and you know his jokes, it should not be a surprise that he's gonna say some jokes, he's gonna say some lines, he's gonna hit you with this surprising punchline. It's gonna make you laugh, and it's also gonna sound controversial. Being offended by it, it makes no sense. Oh, you know, sometimes someone can tell a joke and it's not funny, and it's under the guise of, oh, it's a joke, but it's actually something offensive. And I understand that, but we gotta be realistic. We gotta sometimes use our brains because we smart people. I'm assuming that a majority of the world is full of intellectual or people with baseline common sense or baseline critical thinking to understand that some of these jokes actually make sense and they're relatable, and that's what makes them funny, is that we know the truth in some of these jokes, even if it's offensive, even if it's racist, even if it's, you know, gender equality, history, slavery. Bro, I've heard jokes upon jokes about one of the most sensitive topics, and Dave Chapelle, who's been doing this for years, this is not the first time we've heard a Dave Chapelle joke that was controversial. There are certain types of groups that are always protected from criticism, from jokes, from saying anything, from even questioning, or else you'll be called some phobia or some, I don't know, anti this, and it makes no sense. It's like, at this point, you can't say something against another group, or you can't question another group without sounding like you hate them or you have some type of discrimination towards them, which is not true sometimes. Sometimes it's just genuinely asking questions. This is what I feel like when it comes to Dave Chapelle and his jokes. Dude is just genuinely telling jokes. So if you guys are just unnecessarily getting offended, you know he's a comedian. Dude gets paid to make jokes, gets paid to make fun of things, topics, people, groups. If you're not aware of this, then it makes no sense for you to be participating or even watching these shows. It has nothing to do with you. It directly does not affect you in any way. It makes no sense for people to be feeling some type of way on the internet. It's just weird because every time he decides to make a joke about some controversial topic, people just seem to jump on his ass, not understanding that this man is a comedian. Most of the jokes I heard, controversial as hell, they were funny. They were funny. I was like, damn, okay, that's a deep joke, but it's funny. You know, trying to put it in a way where it's in humor, where it doesn't seem like it's an offense, but people just, I don't know, man. I understand there's always gonna be a limit to how much of a joke something should be, but I don't think we've reached that line. We're just limiting ourselves and having to walk on glass because of certain things we can't say, because of certain groups of people who will take it the wrong way and then try to cancel. It's a whole process that I'm unable to understand right now. I wish it wasn't this way. But we all know Dave Chapelle. We all know the jokes he makes. This back and forth of you guys trying to cancel him, this unnecessary hate, uprise of people just thinking that, oh yeah, it needs to be canceled. It literally makes no sense. Other than that, God bless. Have a nice life. And I'll see you when I see you.